Hi everybody, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, I've been looking at insurance lately. I get questions all the time about who I use, who would you use, what's the best insurance? And really, as a travel agent, I'm really not allowed to say. I'm not allowed to recommend an insurance company. I'm not allowed to do anything like that. I can just say, I use this insurance and I hear this insurance is good, but I do not strongly recommend one insurance over another or anything. That's an individual choice. And in industry, by law, I'm not allowed to say, yeah, you should go to them. I'm not allowed to do that. Or tell you, hey, this insurance policy covers this, and this. No, all I'll do is I'll send you the information of the insurance and you can look at it for yourself and decide. I'm never going to tell somebody you must take that insurance policy or work with that insurance company. However, wait till you hear this insurance because it covers things that I've never heard covered before on an insurance policy. All right, to be clear, I'm not recommending this insurance company. I know nothing about their background. I am not sponsoring this insurance company. I'm not being sponsored by this insurance company. I'm just relaying the information. Okay, I've covered my legal bases there. But, the big things that we want covered when we're cruising is we want medical and we want evacuation insurance, right? Those are the big things. If I end up in hospital, I want to be covered. And I don't need a bill. I don't want to go to the ships and get a $47,000 bill because I got a flu on a ship. Remember that story? Well, yeah, those things happen. So this insurance company is called Squaremouth. I've never heard of them before, but they recently popped up in a couple news stories because of a new cruise insurance that they're calling the benefits, and it's called the Tin Leg Cruise Insurance, okay? Now, it covers the basic stuff, which is what you want in an insurance. So, trip cancellation, 100% reimbursement for the covered reasons. Trip interruption, 150% reimbursement for the covered interruptions. Emergency medical coverage up to $100,000. No deductible. Medical evacuation, up to $250,000 emergency medical evacuation. Pre-existing conditions are covered as long as you purchase within 14 days of your initial deposit. Travel delay coverage up to $2,000 per person with a daily limit of $150 after a 6-hour delay. Your baggage loss, $500 after a 3-hour delay. Baggage loss up to misconnection, $500 up to a 3-hour delay. Baggage loss, $500 per person, $250 per item limit. So you can't say I have one item got lost, it was a $500 ring kind of thing. Baggage delay up to $500 per person with a daily limit of $100 after 24 hours. A pet kennel delay up to $400 per person, $200 per day. So you get $400 extra coverage there if you're a couple days late getting back to pick up your pet from the kennel. And 24-hour accident, death, and dismemberment insurance, $10,000 per person, an extra insurance there. So those are some pretty good coverages with like $250 medical evacuation and $100,000 primary coverage. That will cover more than a lot of other cruise lines, cruise insurance out there does. But they also have another add-on to that. So how about $500 per person for delays of 3 hours or more at a port? So like a missed port of call. So you're not going to get into Perfect Day at Coco Cay because it's too windy to dock. So we're going to have another sea day. That's $1,000 per couple, it sounds like. How about you booked your cruise like a year and 2 months from now. And then 8 months before the cruise is going to set sail, they say, you know what? We're no longer going to be going to this cruise port in Haiti. Instead, we're going to go over to this cruise port in Jamaica. So there's an itinerary change. Well, the cruise line says, well, that's $250 in the event of a schedule change per person. Have you ever heard of that one before? And you know how often the cruise lines have been changing their schedules lately, right? Majestic just canceled 6 months of sailings out there. That's a pretty big itinerary change for everybody. And how many times have you seen, Royal Caribbean saying we can't get into San Juan, so that's been changed. The itinerary has been changed, etc. How many times do you not get into port because it's too windy? You can't, especially if you're going Iceland, Greenland, those sailings. Oh man, that insurance sounds good. You could actually miss every port and come back with more money than you ended up paying. I'm thinking. And then they also have travel inconvenience coverage, which is like $100 per person for issues such as a flight delay or being confined on the cruise ship, for illness like norovirus, missed connections or missed ports of call, just an inconvenience extra add-on kind of thing. So wow, that is some pretty interesting insurance. I like the coverage to begin with of having that $100,000, primary medical and $250,000 emergency evacuation. That's a high, 250. A lot of cruise lines are like at 30,000, 50,000. So 250 is amazing. That's a great one. I have no idea the prices. I can't even look them up. I'm Canadian. I'm not US. This is only for US citizens, except for those folks who live in New York, because they have a different insurance policies stuff there. You can't get insurance. I run into that problem trying to book insurance for people booking out of New York all the time. But this sounds amazing. Again, I don't know the company. I don't know the history. I don't know, are they hard to work with? I don't know, are they bad reviews on the Better Business Bureau? I know nothing about them. I'm just relaying what they say this coverage is, and it's called the Tin Leg Cruise. Again, that's with Squaremouth. Not sponsored, not recommending, just providing the information out there that apparently you can look up this company and see if it's worthwhile or not. Let me know in the comments down below if you've checked them out. If you've ever used Squaremouth as an insurance company, how are they? And until next time, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel blogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.